Today we're going to be making a menorah. You're going to write your name and your class code on the back of your paper. You can turn that over and put that off to the side. You will pick a colored painted paper. You're going to turn it over. Find the middle. We are going to be making the candle holder piece. Use your finger to make sure you have a nice thick center. That is for the middle candle. Now we're going to be using U shapes. I wanted a finger space away from the center one. And the U should connect towards the bottom of the first one. Make sure this one is also as thick as your finger. We're going to be cutting out that small space between, so I'm just going to scratch those out so I don't get confused later. This time, the next bit can be much thinner and closer because we are going to cut out the space between this one and the next U shape. I'm going to mimic and copy again. Make sure you keep it as thick all the way through. This time, another thin one. Scribble through because we know that part will be thrown out. Make sure it's a finger space again. To make sure I have the right number, I'm going to put a number in each space to help me make sure I have 9 spaces for candles. I only have 7, so I need to add 1 more. So I add my thin space. And my last candle holder space. So that would bring me to 8 and 9. So that my menorah can stand, I want to get a center space just like the middle of my candle, and I do a triangle base. Now I'm ready to cut it out. I'm going to cut along my pencil lines. I place each big center piece on my white paper, and then I'm ready to glue. Once you have your menorah glued, you are going to need to pick out a color for your candles. They can all be the same, they can be different, but you need 9. Mine are a little too thick for my menorah, so I'm going to stack them up and thin them out. Now I can glue down each candle. I changed to the glue bottle to make it a little faster. Now for my candle flames, I'm going to carefully draw a teardrop shape. I place my paper on top of the candle to help make sure it's the right size. And I want to do a few at a time, so I'm folding mine. Mine was scrap paper, so I have to cut off the end. And I'll be able to cut out a few teardrop shapes at a time. I can add a space for glue along the top and glue down each and every flame. Mine, I had a few different yellows, so I'm spacing those out, but it doesn't have to be perfect. They could all be the same, they could all be a little different. Last one. And there you have your menorah.